Most gardeners know how important nitrogen and potassium are, but there is one nutrient that often gets overlooked. It is the nutrient locked tightly in soils, unavailable to plants no matter how much of it is present. That nutrient is phosphorus. Without phosphorus, roots remain weak, flowers fail to set, and fruiting plants struggle to reach their potential. The frustrating part is that most soils already hold plenty of phosphorus. It is simply tied up in forms that plants cannot use. This is where microbes step in, and understanding how to encourage them in your garden can save you money on fertilizer and transform soil health. The challenge of phosphorus is not shortage, but availability. Phosphorus is one of the 3 primary nutrients in agriculture, yet it behaves differently from nitrogen or potassium. While you can add nitrogen through compost or fertilizers and see rapid uptake, phosphorus often binds tightly to minerals like calcium in alkaline soils or to iron and aluminum in acidic soils. This means it sits in the soil but remains locked away. A soil test may even show adequate phosphorus levels, yet your plants still show deficiency symptoms like purple-tinged leaves, stunted growth, and poor fruit development. The solution is not dumping more chemical fertilizer, but using biology to unlock what is already there. Certain soil microbes act as phosphorus solubilizers. In healthy soils, groups of microbes known as phosphorus-solubilizing microorganisms, or PSMs, play the critical role of converting locked-up phosphorus into forms plants can use. These include species of bacteria such as Bacillus, Pseudomonas and Rhizobium, as well as fungi like Aspergillus and Penicillium. They secrete organic acids, enzymes and chelating compounds that break down the insoluble mineral bonds holding phosphorus captive. When these microbes thrive, they steadily release phosphorus in a plant-available form like orthophosphate. This natural process can rival and often surpass the effectiveness of chemical fertilizers because it continues season after season. Encouraging these microbes requires the right food sources. Soil microbes do not multiply or remain active without proper feeding. To encourage phosphorus-solubilizing bacteria and fungi, organic matter is essential. Incorporating well-rotted compost at a ratio of about 1 part compost to 4 parts soil when amending a bed gives them both energy and habitat. Microbes also thrive on simple carbon sources like molasses or ground-up plant residues. A practical method is to brew a microbial tea by mixing 1 tablespoon of molasses in a gallon of non-chlorinated water and pouring it around the base of plants once a month during the growing season. This acts as a stimulant, increasing microbial activity and phosphorus release. Pairing microbes with plants creates the strongest effect. One of the best ways to expand microbial populations is to provide living roots year-round. Legumes such as clover, fenugreek and vetch not only fix nitrogen through their partnership with rhizobia, but also stimulate phosphorus-solubilizing microbes around their root zones. Integrating cover crops into your rotation or interplanting them between vegetable rows ensures a steady microbial workforce. For example, sowing clover as an underplant between corn rows can improve soil phosphorus availability without extra fertilizer. After termination, leaving the roots in place provides even more organic matter for microbial communities. Fungi offer, the deepest reach into soil phosphorus reserves. While bacteria are excellent solubilizers, fungi such as mycorrhizae go a step further. They form symbiotic partnerships with roots, extending their hyphae far beyond the reach of plant root hairs. These fungal networks can access phosphorus that lies several centimeters away from the plant, funneling it back directly to the root system. To establish these fungi, avoid over-tilling and limit high-salt synthetic fertilizers that disrupt their networks. Commercial mycorrhizal inoculants are available, and applying them at transplanting, usually 1 teaspoon of inoculant powder sprinkled directly into the planting hole, can jumpstart colonization. Once established, these fungi persist and spread naturally across your beds. Farmers have long relied on these microbes as hidden allies. Field trials across crops like maize, wheat and beans have shown significant yield increases simply by inoculating seeds with phosphorus-solubilizing bacteria. Gardeners can replicate this by coating seeds before sowing. Mix seeds with a slurry made of 1 teaspoon of molasses, 1 teaspoon of microbial inoculant and enough water to coat them lightly. Let them dry briefly before planting. This ensures that from the moment roots emerge, microbes are in place to help unlock soil phosphorus. Sustainable phosphorus management reduces waste and cost. One of the biggest problems in modern agriculture is overuse of phosphorus fertilizers, leading to runoff that damages waterways. By working with microbes, you not only cut down costs, but also build a self-sustaining soil system. Instead of applying superphosphate at 100 grams per square metre, you can reduce it to half or even a third when microbial populations are healthy, without compromising yield. Over time, this approach builds humus, improves soil tilth and stabilizes nutrient cycling. Phosphorus is not scarce, it is simply trapped. The key to freeing it lies in cultivating microbial partners that have been solving this problem for millions of years. By feeding them with organic matter, pairing them with cover crops, and reducing practices that disrupt them, you create a garden where phosphorus becomes naturally available and plants grow with stronger roots, deeper fruit set, and higher resilience. If this guide has helped you see soil microbes in a new light, remember to subscribe to Soil Doctor and share this with other growers who want to farm smarter, not harder. Together we can unlock the power already hidden in our soils.